first time ever on Indian OTT platform, we have a new show, Temptation Island India, where the loyalty of 5 couples is tested.
किसी से प्यार करना तो बहुत आसान है, पर उस प्यार को निभाना उतना ही मुश्किल.
The game begins.
5 couples, Nishank and Chetna, Nidhi and Mohawk, Nikita and Tayne, Chesta and Arjun, Gargee and Ronak are participants of the show. Their primary goal is to check if the partners will remain faithful or succumb to temptations on the island. They want to see if people will stay committed to their current relationships. Both the boys and girls are sent to separate villas where they have 8 tempters in each villa, and their main purpose is to tempt the committed partners and make genuine connections with them. The girls' villa has 8 handsome guys who are tempters, and the boys' villa has 8 beautiful girls as tempters. We'll talk about the show setup, what works well and what doesn't, and also highlight some intriguing couples and the challenges they face with temptations on the island. So get ready to dive into the Temptation Island.
I'm all yours if you want.
One humble request before we begin. Please do subscribe to our channel as we strive to get you quality content and would love to have you join our journey. With that being said, back to our video on Temptation Island India. As per the show's concept, these committed participants have to spend 6 weeks in their individual villas, spend time and go on dates with their new connections who are trying to tempt them to form new lasting bonds. Of course, temptations are strong on both sides, and new girls and guys are definitely trying to seduce the participants to see if there is some scope between them to build new relationships.
अभी कुर्सी की पेटी जरा बांध दीजिए क्योंकि मौसम बिगड़ने वाला है.
Well, the concept is interesting, no issues with that. Cause if you're loyal, you wouldn't give in to temptations, right? Well, it's not always the case, especially when you're on Temptation Island. By the end of the week spent in the villas, committed participants on both sides are shown video clips of their respective partners in the other villa on bonfire nights, which could be heartbreaking if your partner is giving in to temptations and indulging in new relationships. To be honest, I love the way the guys are being true gentlemen, not crossing their boundaries out of respect for their current partners who came in the show. They are so honest and loyal to their girlfriends, even though they have temptations all around, is commendable. I haven't noticed a single guy cross his limits yet physically with any of the tempter girls. All of them, especially Nishank, are missing their existing girlfriends, though they are still exploring new connections as well due to the show's format, but not a single weak moment was noted with these guys. Girls on the other side, I noticed, are giving in to temptations a bit more. Especially Nikki, who broke all boundaries just in the first week with Jad and totally ignored her existing relationship with Tayne. Tayne was hurt very badly on his first bonfire, which is understandable, as he really had to go through a lot of emotions after seeing the physical intimacy of Jad and Nikki. Chesta, who's Arjun's girlfriend, also had a weak moment with Nikhil, the tempter guy, and she also didn't care much for Arjun, her boyfriend. These 2 girls quickly made new connections during the first week and definitely broke the heart of their existing boyfriends. Though Arjun is still giving benefit of doubt to Chesta, but Nikki's and Tayne's relationship is almost already over after the physical intimacy of Nikki and Jad. But the other 2 girls, Chetna and Nikita, are not giving in to temptations that much, though they have also made strong connections. They are a bit more careful about not hurting their partner's feelings to an extent, though it looks like they are also getting drawn towards their new connections a bit more emotionally. though not physically yet. It's true that the show is about testing relationship loyalty. But the show's concept and the way it is filmed has some major issues. First big issue is the video clips that are shown to the respective partners. These clips are selected especially to make them feel disrespected and to make them lose their trust in their current relationships.
It's embarrassing.
How did he get this close?
मुझे इसी चीज का तो डर है.
I get that participants might have times when they're friendlier with new connections or even closer as they're trying to explore new bonds. But I have also seen moments where some participants are badly missing their actual partners they came with. For example, Nidhi looking at Mohawk's photos for hours when she badly misses him. And Nishank always praising his girlfriend Chetna and not getting too close to any of the girls to respect that love he has for Chetna. I understand that it's not in the best interest of the show to show these moments to the partners during the bonfire night, but the hosts are still aware of this. Still, every effort is being made to make the other partner look really bad and disloyal, as mostly selected clips from seduction tasks or dates are shown to the other party. Otherwise, how could Chetna feel bad about Nishank, who has not shown a single weak moment so far, but she was made to believe that even he is exploring? If you're showing worse moments of their connections, you should also show the good moments, to be fair. Don't just show one side of the coin. The second biggest issue is the hosts of the show. The hosts Karan Kundra and Moini Roy have no clue what they're doing and what they're supposed to do. They should be there to support the partners and make them see the truth with all the positives as well as the negatives. But instead, to be honest, looks like their main focus is only on how to end these existing relationships and to get the new bonds developed by showing them just the worst clips.
दो लड़के साइड में बैठे इसलिए शायद देख गई है.
जो रोल आपको प्ले करना चाहिए था कोई और प्ले करेगा.
Certainly, they'll often create a lot of fuss, like hiding their face with their hands when they show a shocking video clip. After each video, they might make strange faces and ask odd questions to make you doubt and dislike the people involved. First of all, you're giving them tasks like pool time, where they have to do romantic dance in the pool with tempters or go on romantic dates. But then you show the same clips to the girls, like the guys were doing this out of mere choice to strengthen the idea that they were being disloyal to their partners. You ask them to go on bedroom dates, jacuzzi dates, beach dates, etc. And then you select clips out of those moments to show to the respective partners, which is fine. But the problem is the double standards of the hosts. They can be really annoying. They push you to do certain things like dance, hug, or even share a bed with the tempters. But when it's bonfire night, they suddenly criticize you for the same actions in front of your partners. It's like they're trying to make you look unfaithful and unreliable.
आप शादी प्लान कर रहे थे दीदी, तो it's the best time कि आप अपने relationships के आंसर ढूंढ लें.
जो चीजें जरूरी है ना उस पर फोकस करो.
Only thing जो मैंने इसको आज तक सिखाई है और वो बस हमारी चीज है. The one thing. इसको मैं ऐसा दिखाऊंगी शो में.
The hosts seem insincere when they express concern. It appears like they take pleasure in seeing relationships break apart. I saw Nidhi almost faint when she saw her boyfriend Mohawk getting a massage from a tempter named Urvi. But Nidhi didn't know it was a task for the girls to make the guys happy. Instead of explaining things clearly, the host made strange faces as if Mohawk was doing something really wrong. Mohawk is actually a good and respectful guy to Nidhi, but she was being shown a completely different and misleading side of him. Seriously, I have seen the foreign Temptation Island as well, and the hosts were much more considerate, and their main motive was not to break the existing relationships, but to show the true picture. The show's host, Mark L. Wahlberg, urges couples not to retaliate and to keep in mind that what they are seeing is just a small slice of what's going on. It's not the full story. In this show, the hosts are trying really hard to ruin the relationships that are already there, and that's just sad. Looks like if the couples fall into the trap, none of these couples who came together will end up leaving the show together. With that being said, I don't get why someone would join a show like this if they genuinely love their partner. Maybe it's for fame, but is it truly worth it if your relationship matters more to you? I see Nishank now pleading to let him meet his girlfriend Chetna and wanting to leave the show midway as he can't see her getting close to another guy. Why did he even agree to be part of the show if he knew he couldn't handle her getting close to other guys? I feel sorry for him because he's genuinely in love with Chetna. The way the show is heading or is being pushed to go, it seems like all these couples will end up breaking if they don't realize how they are being manipulated. So the Indian version of the Temptation Island is more like a breakup island for sure. It's certainly an entertaining show, but the fun comes at the cost of the relationships falling apart. The hosts play a crucial role in that, not just the tempters. I think they should have picked hosts more carefully for this show, ones who understand and care about relationships. Thank you for watching the video. Please share your thoughts in the comments and don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel. Until next time.